Most leaders think they're further along with AI than they actually are. The result is wasted budget, frustrated teams, and pilots that never scale. Today I'll share the 5 stages of AI maturity, the exact priorities for each maturity stage, and the traps to avoid. If you've been following the series, we've already covered adoption and the skills gap. This episode is the practical bridge, a fast way to diagnose where your organization really sits on the AI maturity curve, and a prescriptive playbook for what to do next. No jargon, no vendor fluff, just a leadership tool you can use this week. The diagnostic takes 10 minutes. The outcomes will save you months. First of all, what are the 5 stages of AI maturity? 1. Awareness. Curiosity, ad hoc use, no plan.
2.
Experimentation. Pilots and champions. Inconsistent reuse. 3. Enablement. Role-based training. Initial workflow redesigns. 4. Integration. AI embedded in core workflows with governance and metrics.
5.
Optimization. Continuous improvement. Measurable enterprise value. Keep those 5 labels in mind. The Substack post has a 10-minute diagnostic walkthrough that can help you map evidence to each of these stages. Use the rubric provided to score and determine which stage your organization is at. Run this exercise in a leadership huddle or cross-functional meeting. The point is not to label yourself for vanity. The point is to pick the right next moves for the stage you're actually in. Once you have determined where you are in the curve, here are the top 2 priorities for leaders at each stage and the quick actions that move the needle. If you are in the awareness stage, you should prioritize exposure to concrete use cases. For example, run a 1-hour team show and tell or collect 5 real examples of ad hoc AI use. What you shouldn't do is launching org-wide mandatory training or heavy governance. If you're in the experimentation stage, prioritize establishing AI champions and centralize prompt examples. For example, start weekly champion office hours and create a shared prompt repo. What you shouldn't do is buying enterprise tooling that locks you in before you know the workflows. If you are in the enablement stage, prioritize role-based training and redesigning one core workflow. For example, run a 4 to 6 week AI sprint and publish 2 role learning paths. What you shouldn't do is running generic AI programs that aren't tied to tasks. If you're in the integration stage, your priorities should be standardizing validation and governance and targeting reuse. Some quick actions could be implementing a validation checklist or building an internal template marketplace. What you shouldn't do at this stage is over-centralizing decisions, which will stifle local innovation. Finally, if you're one of those in the optimization stage, you should focus on institutionalizing continuous improvement and measuring enterprise value. Do quarterly A/B tests and publish dashboard of AI impact. Don't assume maturity means you can stop iterating. A few common pitfalls are skipping stages, governance before enablement kills adoption, measuring vanity metrics, installs and logins are not outcomes, over-centralizing, too much control slows learning and local problem solving, outsourcing the human problem. Buying training content without redesigning workflows won't move the needle. Ignoring validation. Probabilistic systems need explicit quality checks. Silent errors compound. Treat these as red flags. If you spot one, stop and reorient to the stage-appropriate priorities. So, here's the plan. Run the 10-minute diagnostic this week. Pick the top 2 actions for your stage and commit to them for 90 days. If you want the 10 minutes diagnostic worksheet, the visual framework, and the stage playbooks, check the post. It's linked in the episode notes. Next episode, we'll walk through a real workflow redesign, step by step, so you can see how to move from enablement to integration without breaking anything. Thanks for listening. If this episode helped you, share it with one leader who needs to stop guessing and start diagnosing.